What's the deal, Zir? I guess the comments do work now. I'm saying like a full sentence, so I'll know if it does. Because it seems like it might be set to go.
It's up. Get my YouTube on here so I can get up in there.
Ooh, we just got home from a long day of working. Next couple of days is gonna be like this, and maybe until Sunday. Sunday I'll probably be here, but
Ooh, you got a car ad. Oh, that's cool.
finally there we go. Yeah, Zir, I can see now. I wish I can always have car ads.
You got a
So
whole
how you feeling today? Exhausted from working? Exhausted from working, but I'm still here. I'm still showing up for the people. So I'm still here. I'm still showing up. Still here. But it's time to get some practicing on. Let's get this stuff on the road. Oh yeah, Azir, I ain't about to be in it. I don't even want to be in it. Actually, I honestly don't even want to be in no future tournaments or nothing like that. They should have took advantage of me when I wanted it bad. Now I don't. I done just lost taste for it now. No, nothing personal to nobody, but I think I'll just stay where I'm at. I have them do it. Have them do what they want. You know. Especially how the comp scene be. I don't want to be in that comp shit. Especially how it has been in a group chats and shit. So I don't got time to be dealing with that type of shit. And plus, I'm gonna be working all day on Saturday, so I won't be able to do it even though if I wanted to. Hell yeah, you got that right. That's why I'm like, I'm fine. I'm good on that. I wanted to, but come to find out, I never really wanted to race because that motivation to be trying to get in a tournament, I don't even feel it no more. But I got the motivation to stream every day. But far as getting into the competition and getting into that tournament and all that shit, I'll wait for the next Need for Speed game to be competing and doing all that. I'm honestly waiting on the next game, then I could really be. I'll really be out there. Man, you feel me? I feel like they messed up. Yep. I feel like Zero they messed up when they made Need for Speed a PC and Xbox thing. Besides making it a PlayStation exclusive. That's what they messed up on. Just like Forza. But now Forza's coming out on PlayStation, but a little later on.
For PC, they have it like for like GTA.
So what's up, Dead by Daylight Go? But they definitely done messed up when they at Forza is born. I don't even got the one. I'm getting the new one. The new one ain't finna be born. At all. I already have a whole crew that might be getting it. I already have a. I know somebody who is Forza fanatic now. They got a whole little community over there. So if I get Forza 6 a little later on throughout the year, hopefully it releases not too far. I'm guessing. I'm guessing Zero, you're not from the realistic sim racing era, huh? I'm a sim racer, so it's like, realistic and all of that stuff. I like the realistic setting because I came from Gran Turismo 7. I came from like the realistic racing, Assetto and all that. iRacing, like I'm from there, so that's why that I would think it's fun. Most people don't think that is because they not in like a sim racing type of stature. That's why I hopped on here and I know how to use manual off rip because that's where I came from. Came from using manual. In my opinion, the adrenaline is way more competitive when you racing against like you on a racetrack and you racing against realistic people in the actual racetrack, and you actually get penalized if you bump somebody on purpose or you cut the racetrack. You get penalized. Like I'm from there, like, and that shit get crazy. No cap. Like the sim racing community is crazy. But coming from a person who plays all the games, who played all racing games and stuff like that, sim racing is really the best way to go. If I'm really honest with you, because you could get a big fan base over there too. It's Need for Speed. Like that. It's Need for Speed. That's what I was goaded. We from that. We from Need for Speed, but I'm from that. Need for Speed was one of my first games I played. No cap. When I was a kid and everything, I'm telling you, Need for Speed was it. I would put Need for Speed on the ground, but I started getting into the sim racing thing when when Gran Turismo was getting like known. You supposed to have been that one, but you want to know why? Battlefield. I seen Black Panther making Need for Speed videos again now. I seen them make some videos. I seen them Black Panther getting back on Unbound. I seen them post something today about it. About he didn't even unlock a Hellcat yet. So he was on Unbound. So it's good to see Black Panther getting back on it. Even though he didn't really have to, because you know the Need for Speed community need Black Panther to say his opinion about getting another game, because we need one. We're gonna do that again. And the Crew Motorfest has an update on March the 4th. The Crew Motorfest has an update. They're going to put NASCAR and shit on there. They're gonna make it so you can make your own racetrack on that game. My ass might be gonna be on there for a little bit. So like I'm probably gonna be playing the Crew once that update that they got going on, because that update I kind of fuck with. I went wide because of that fucking traffic car right there. Sister hit. It wasn't the line I wanted to take because of that traffic car. I don't want to be my fastest time. Yeah, traffic. Only reason why I hit that, what the hell? It's the weakest hit, but only reason why I hit that car is because me trying to avoid the car before that getting into the corner, and I burst it right, and the car is literally right in front of me. But but yeah, Zero. In my opinion, but to get back to that, the racing shit we talk about, in my opinion, sim racing is way harder than Need for Speed, and way more focused to prod. Like you get into like Gran Turismo and Aceto, you know, you can't crash. I mean, yeah, you can't crash on this game, but you know, we have a damage system. You know, if you actually crash in the actual sim racing environment, then your race is over with. You'll have a you're gonna you yeah. Coming from a person who been playing and said, "Oh, I need to one day re-download that and just play on the controller. I need to get another wheel, but I ain't gonna probably be worried about that for about another year or two, honestly." Because I plan on getting back on there anyway and do some racing. Just you know, just because. Like honestly, I could do a Gran Turismo stream. I have the game, but one day, you know, one day out the week, I want to try to go back to my roots and start back sim racing again because they're like that's where I really came from. Outside of Need for Speed, of course, Need for Speed, everybody you know came from this, but I do want to start streaming Gran Turismo, GT7 again. They got some good stuff on there. It's not. It's a game. It's a few game. It's two games that's arguably like realistic wise, like to down to the T. There's two games that's way more difficult than Gran Turismo 7. Bless you. And it's Assetto Corsa and iRacing. Those two, those like the die-hard racing games, like them racing games. It's only meant for the GT3s, NASCAR. It's meant for the type of people who was into them games. Gran Turismo 7, a good third or fourth, depending on what other game. I know some more games are out though, but iRacing is number one. Yeah, facts. I'm serious. I'm dead serious here. iRacing is number one. If you go on YouTube, Zero, and look at Assetto Corsa and iRacing. Look at them, and go to GT7, go to Gran Turismo 7 after you watch them both. You will see what I mean. And I have played all three of them. So, me personally, iRacing that's it. That's where it's at. But I ain't gonna probably be playing that game until I have I have my own, have my own setup, my own PC, have a room that I can have really have all that space to do that. So, but I used to play them all. I played Assetto for a while. I played Assetto for like a minute. I even still got Assetto Corsa YouTube shorts on my channel. I still got the shorts on my channel. Zero, what I was doing on there, and racing up in there too. But Gran Turismo 7 is no slouch. Like, hands down, it's not. It ain't no slouch. But as far as like realistic, iRacing is number one as far as realistic because they track scans it in real life. So whatever, they literally have a track scan. They literally scans all the bumps on the track has in real life, and all the bumps the tracks will have in real life, it gets in a game. So you dealing with the real life turbulence of the racetracks too. Yeah, a lot of people who race in the pros right now, like a lot of people who in the pros, they came from iRacing. They came from there. There's a lot of people who went pro by just playing that game because of how realistic it is. If you good playing that game, you could be good driving a real car in real life because it's that close. And I mess with that game a lot because of that reason alone, because it's realistic as shit and you really have to be on point, every move you make, that everything you do overtaking have to be on point, tire pressure, changing your tires, like seeing what lap to refuel on gas, like 24-hour races, 12-hour races, the Daytona 24 hours on there. Like it gets deep, bro. It gets deep as shit. It definitely get deep, bro. Like, imagine you racing like a 100 lap race, right? And coming from experience, I'ma tell you, it's super hard winning a race on that game. Like, bro, I only won one race in my whole iRacing career. I kid you not, only won. And on top of that, there are classes. Say you could be B class, C class, B class, and whatever class that you racing in. You know, it's slower or faster, just like real life. For real. But for example, I'm at lap 100, like it's 100 laps. So you have to go back to the pit lane and get fuel. You know, so it's strategy to come into the play as well. So you can't just race. You got to have real strategy. Okay, when you going to pit for gas? When you going to pit to replace forward tires? Okay, real. You got realistic damage, so you can't be hitting nothing. Can't hit nothing at all. Or you messing up your car, or you wondering why your wheel is unaligned.
Let me see what you did.
Zero, hold on real quick. I'm about to put my daughter to bed real quick, but I just want to. Also, you have to slow down cause the engine blow up. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a lot of factors that's coming to play. Yo, and don't damage your car and go to pit lanes here. I'm telling you, you will be there. They have to repair your car. They would have to repair your car, bro. Like for a long time. Imagine you down by 2 or 3 laps. You -3 because your car is in repair. So you know, iRacing gets iRacing gets crazy, bro. And Assetto don't have the difficulty like iRacing does. So that's why I hop on Need for Speed, and that's why I'm able to play with manual. And I learned manual from them games, like. But on this game, auto feel way more easier for me because I'm gonna take a break. I'm not trying to sweat for all the games I used to be playing. Even Gran Turismo 7, I'm on auto, but manual is way better on GT7. I use manual on sim racing games only. I don't use manual on games like this. But yeah, Forza is similar. Forza got some type of sim, so you know it got some realistic to it. But it's never gonna be as good as the real sim racers. You could definitely control the manual. You could definitely control the momentum. And manual, definitely. But I feel like you need to have manual in sim racing, because in sim racing people use manual. It just makes sense that you would do manual with sim racing games. But I can hold my momentum fine with auto on this game because I've been playing grip literally since the game came out in auto. Like, me and Contes and Studi probably the best automatic players in the game. I don't know anybody else who's matching us. Like we the best automatic players in the game, literally. That can compete with manual. So I don't know anybody else who's in auto, but I mean, if I know somebody else who's in auto, they for sure ain't better than us because we would have heard something from them. You know this playlist. It depends. I'm gonna tell you what Conscious told me, Zer. And Conscious had proved it. He proved it countless times, and that's why I'm still in auto. Conscious he told me, because you know he knows a lot about the game. When he told me, he said he could be. He said in auto, he's second. He about a couple of seconds off a slide QT. He and slide, like he's seconds away from slide QT. Like he almost beat slide by he almost beat him. He that close. Post star. And Conte said it just depends on the driver. If you really know what your lines in auto, you can hold your lines better. And that's why Conscious is so good at the game, because at auto he's holding his lines better than manual players, because he's not all you thinking about is making sure your lines is correct. You're not thinking about switching your gears and stuff like that. Manual just don't feel right with me. You know, I prefer to stay in auto because it's not a big difference there. Me and Conscious already, it's not a big difference on that there. It's not. Me and Conscious did a test over that. All they have is the launch. It may be in some corners they may have it, but don't lose second to your times, because you want to know why? By the time you get up to speed, you already caught up to the manual players. I feel like that time doesn't really matter, because if it mattered that bad, you will be seeing manual players blowing out automatic players by just doing that alone. Because they starts good, they'll be winning every race. And then it also depends on what car you're using too. Like the Tegi launch hard in auto, just like in manual. They launch the same. The Tegis launch the same. The R8, I love to do the R8 in manual. I love the R8 in manual. Just the simple fact that because, you know, you be out of there on launch. That's why I really don't use the R8 like that, because I prefer to rather use it in manual. Some cars I love to use in manual though, don't get me wrong. Not get me wrong. By how much though, there? Like, you might have to talk to Conscious, in all honesty, because he the one that was telling me that, you know, because he's faster than a lot of manual players. There, that should tell you a thing or two. In auto, you start in second gear. I don't know if you knew that, Zero, but in second, you know, in auto you can start in second, especially if you have like I think 4 gears. If I'm not mistaken, you start in second. You don't be in first for a long time. You skip straight to second and you launch, you be gone. But you might have to talk to Conscious about that, Zero, if you really believe that, because he better. I'm telling you, Conscious is better than all the people who does the manual stuff for a living, like including maybe Byron. What's the deal, Demon Brad? Appreciate you for coming out of the stream, but you and Conscious need to have a whole conversation about that, because he knows, you know, what it is, what is not about the game way more than I do. And he's telling me that I should stay in auto because, you know, it's not a big difference that people making it seem like. You know, he the one that told me that. I mean, you will. King does too, but does that mean that y'all win all the time? Retro Bunny do too. That don't mean that y'all can win every race. I'm just being real. And you know how fast that boy Conscious is, especially if he uses metas. And most of the time we not using our metas. Crazy part about it. We faster than people in manual with non-metas than people who in manual that uses metas. Crazy work though. For what class? We both. I can use. I'm the master of the Dark Horse too. I'm the Dark Horse master too. I have S class. I have a short class. I have an S class short track Dark Horse in the top speed one. I actually take it out the next race. It's real balanced. It's real balanced. The Red King's driving it though. That boy gets R8 times in it. No cap. Alright, I got you. I'll show you my Dark Horse. I have a few of them. I have a different type of builds on each track. If I, you know, I got like 3 Dark Horses for S. Would have been a good time if I wasn't messing up for real in the corners. If I was gone in it. I'm gonna take it out. This is gonna be a top speed race the next race, but for the next playlist, yeah, I have one for riding that hill. So this is on a short track one, the 192 one. This is the Dark Horse that I use for top speed, which is 200. And I also have one that goes faster than that with a 5.5 motor in it. That's 1,000 wheel. But I'm gonna show you on the short tracks. It's nice. Like I'm telling you. I believe it's 6 speed, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. No, it's 5 speed. See, it's 5 speed. I don't really see. I don't even be paying attention to the gears. Of course, I made that. But a Dark Horse can also do that, you know. It's not gonna be the best time, but we gonna see what time we get still. It's definitely not gonna be the best time that I'm gonna be showing you. I haven't used the Dark Horse in a minute either, so I'm a little rusty in it. Of course, nothing you can do about traffic intersecting your way. I know somebody who drifts it. I know a few people who drifts it. Zilla. I think Retro Bunny is pretty. Retro Bunny is pretty nice, but I know a few. Oh fuck this. Fuck this. I know a few people who drifts it, but I'm gonna go to the short track ones to show you real quick. But it should be, it's possible depending on how good you are in drifting. Like I said, we got people in our team that drifts it too, so. Zilla was able to get some crazy times in Smoke Show with that bit, with the Dark Horse too. I think Zilla said he got below. He got below. I don't know what Zilla best times was with it, but he was getting times with that Dark Horse. It was crazy. He was flowing with it. I mean, if only Zilla was in here, he would have told us the times that he had with it. This the short track one. And for what track? You mean 212 or 112? He must have been hacking, because there's no way nobody. What track that he done that off of? I think it was speed hacking. That's so he was speed hacking. There was no way a 112 is possible in Smoke Show. There's no way. How? You said a 112 on Smoke Show, right? Because that's never before seen. How? That's like that's 1 minute. That's 1 minute to go around the track. And the track is like 3 laps, if I'm not mistaken. That track is 3 laps. On rails? It's possible on rails because it's a minute. It's possible on rails. It's definitely possible on rails because I'm already in the last straightaway and I almost 20, 21. I had 21 on this with this car, but that's what, you know, I have to clean up my the other 3 bars and stuff like that. You know, I'm not time attacking either. Pretty sure I can run a faster time. You know? Okay, I believe it now. I believe it. He said with mistake, so he got 112 with mistake, and he in console. Brad, do you know the name of that console player that did it with a mistake? If you not mistaken, like did he crash or did he just like spin out a little bit, hit the wall or something? Slow down. Okay. So he could have gotten a better time with it then. I'm curious to see who hit that time. Because we probably would know him if he in console. I'm curious. He was drifting it too, by the way, right? He was a drifter? I just trying to see what the name is, so I know who it is. Drift Racer? See, I mean, I feel like it is possible, you know, it's Drift Racer. But there are people we never heard of getting fast times. Faster than, you know, the top players in the console. King knows? So King know him. I'm gonna have to ask King. I'm gonna have to ask King now. I'm gonna have to get, see, I'm gonna get to you Zero if I know the name. Oh, the Dark Horse is amazing though. I ain't gonna lie though. I haven't enjoyed this car in a minute. Dark Horse could have gotten below a 30. Once again, need to clean up some corners on it. Rapid Transit, I hit. Oh, I was going. I think my best time on Rapid Transit with this was like a 235 with it. But I needed the top speed variant. No, where's the top speed Dark Horse? Ah, I might not get it this time though. I couldn't find it. But I did that. There's a vid. I'm gonna have to see the vid. It's not my right build, but see what time I still get with it. I'm gonna have to see who he is. I am curious. My best time on that track with the R8 was a... Bro! What the hell, bro? My best time with the R8 on that track was like a... I've gotten like a 1... I forgot my PV back in when I was really time trialing, because I used to be trialing. That this dude hit with R8 was a 109. I feel like this boy might be just quick, might just be fast. I need to see the video. I need to see who he is. Because a 109 with the R8 is crazy. It's crazy. That's real crazy. I got hit by the train twice. It's crazy work. Hey, you see how close I was at the finish line? I could have gotten like in around the 230s. With the train, I got hit twice by the train. I still almost hit below a 40. Tough luck. Tough luck. I might have to see who he is. I'm gonna actually search that boy up on YouTube right now to see if I can find him.
Ask your doctor about Kesimpta. Boom.
Blue team, congratulations. It's the first time the blue team are out of Hell's Kitchen. They won a challenge.
Dark can use it. Dark uses it. Ice cold. My Dark is faster than Ice's. No cap. No cap. You talking about R3? I think I know who you talking about. You talking about R3D guy? I just seen him pop up on my on YouTube right now. I'm gonna send his link. This is Wavern. It's Wavern, there. Wavern. I thought he was No, he PC, right? No. This is Wavern. Wavern hit the time. What's Wavern on? PC or X? Not Xbox? He was talking about Wavern. That was the first video that I seen. 112 on rails to 112 with the Dark Horse. This is definitely Wavern. How I know I subbed to him a long time ago. This is the video he made of it. I'm gonna take a look at this right now, actually. Hold on. Let me see this shit real quick. You just have to see. I'm gonna have to. I wish I had a capture card. We would have been seeing this shit together. It's just. Let me see this shit, bro. Let me see how the hell he did that shit. Cause that's Wavern. Wavern did that shit. He launched in third gear in it too. I'm seeing.
This is all just a kind of like dream come true.
The person you was talking about was Wavern, bro.
The hardest space plan I've ever seen in my life. Best day of my life.
He is gone. I'm not seeing. I mean, he micro drifted like a motherfucker. I'm not seeing. I don't know if Xbox you can cheat. I honestly don't know, but I know you get they fucking $200, $300 controllers that be you could change the handling and all that type of shit. Dang, this nigga Vapor is gone though. He did hit the. It's legit. See, Reserve seen it. He seen it. This nigga posted this shit 3 hours ago. It's legit. I seen it. Oh, damn. It's legit. Okay, wait. Now, damn, I didn't know Waiver was that quick. Waiver fast as shit, then. What the he got that with the Dark Horse, crazy. That is crazy, yo. Yeah, Waiver, we had our little dispute and shit, but he ran with Quantum. Yeah, I know. I raced against him the other day, but he was a little crashing out. We had to settle some shit because I'm gonna tell you what happened. We ended up racing in PvP. And I guess, you know, he was getting mad that it was rammers and shit, so he was not winning no playlist. But I was winning. I won like 2 or 3 playlists over him. And I guess, you know, he got mad about it, and he gonna blame his losses on me. And I just like, listen, it's 7 or 8 people in this lobby who's ramming, running up at 2 people, but you sitting here instead blaming me. Like, how am I able to win races then if that's the case? Yeah, that's the wrong way to put it too. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like he blames the drivers, but but it's like, I don't know, man. It's just, that's another whole. Zero was on the stream when I beat Rayvern. It's legit. I beat him. It's legit. I beat Rayvern legit with the R8 and the 959. And I guess he was being bitchy and mad about it, and trying to disrespect me or whatnot. And we ended up hashing it out. And that's what happened. And I had to tell Waver, like, you can't be just blaming one person if it's a whole lobby full of people who's doing that. Like, he would just probably was mad because I was winning the playlist a lot. And but he was getting bumped and rammed into. That was the case on his part. But the problem was he was blaming one person over it. I hit the tree. It's crazy work. It's definitely a pain in drift. I can imagine. I know, for example, because Zilla, you know, he gets mad when his lines get interrupted because there's no space. But that's just what makes your times, like, that's why you don't hit them times like that, because them times you only hit them once every blue moon. It's not all the time consistently, because you're not gonna have every race that you can just hit that time. It's gonna be like, and in a tournament, you can't run that time in a tournament. Maybe if you have a perfect run, but most of the time you're gonna be running with people who's just as fast as you doing the same thing. So it's harder to get that type of time rather than you just doing it in your own and by yourself, and you got so many times you doing it, you know. I prefer consistency. I prefer that. I prefer consistency than prefer. I'm gonna add you too, Brad. But I prefer consistency and how consistent I could be in my races rather than trying to get the fastest times, because yeah, I could be practicing 24/7 of a track, but if I can't put that down in 8 people in a lobby, it's pretty much pointless. And that's what Levi was just explaining one day when we was in the party. Levi said, Levi the one that pointed it out. Levi had said that they not aliens, they could be beat, you know, they not immortal, you know, they lose races too. So every time they do post, I bet you they took them tons of times to get that, you know. Yeah, you need to be consistent in PvP. Sometimes you may have a good run. Sometimes you may not get touched, no traffic in your wave. Hell yeah, you gonna be gone, you gonna be out of there. But when you starting in 8th place, for example, if you starting in the back or depending on your position, and you're gonna struggle a little bit trying to get that time. Especially if people being in your way. I'm nowhere near running as fast as I do, but we just chilling. I'm just chilling and having a conversation with y'all. But it just depends, you know. It just depends who's in the lobby with you, or it just depends on how much traffic. That's a lot to factor, you know, to get times like that. But it just depends. It just depends. It really do. Because consistent wise, I can beat a lot of pros by me being consistent alone. But time attack wise, they faster than me as far as time attack wise. They get the faster times, but I race against people who have faster times than me. I'm able to stand a chance, you know, coming from experience. Like, I know a lot of people who gotten faster times than me, but I'm faster than them when we actually race. You know, sometimes they may show their true speed, and I get cooked. For example, Retro Bunny, I feel like he a lot more consistent with his speed than a lot of pros. Like, he could be in the lobby with 8 people and still maintain that speed that he have. You know? What type of shit is that? Like, some people can still be good at shit in PvP. Yeah, King, for example. King is consistent. I'm consistent. Like, I'm podium. Like I barely not in the bottom of the list at all. I'm always podium at PvP. So it's like, and King's a world champion. So I mean, people faster than King, and he's still able to win tournaments. He's still able to win his championship. He got money from that. Like, TLR not world champion for no reason. King the one that did that. So it's like people, yeah, it's like people could get like at a certain extent, Brad, and I understand where you're coming from, Brad. Like, I understand where you're coming from 100%, but when it comes down to actually, you know, want to win a race, like when it comes down to when it matters most, they don't show up for real. You know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I raced against Quantum before. Quantum is just as fast as Conscious in them. My Conscious and King. Quantum was up there. I raced against him. He was all in the same lobby, and I was actually keeping it out. Like I said, like it was some matches that Quantum would, you know, pull on me, or he would beat, you know, some of us. But, you know, as far as consistency, if it's 3 races in the playlist, he may not win them all. You know, I raced against Siwoo before, like, and we raced against Siwoo for hours. Like literally, we raced against Siwoo for hours. Siwoo is that quick, and Siwoo. It was a point of time to where I was keeping up with him, but he's way faster than me, you know.
Blue team, one shrimp, one chicken fried rice, two noodles, two York strip. How long? Together. I need at least 7 minutes.
Like I faced Siwoo, Quantum, Freight, Dark. I faced a lot of teammates. I faced a lot of people in there. Who are like, look, I faced Ice Cold, My Lawrence, Dark. I went up against you, of course, there. I went up against ST and Wolf. Who else? Who else? I need to check my. Alright, Freight. I faced BMG Realist. I went up against Fast Eddie. Went up against Invite Cashew. Went up against Cool Prime. Went up against LA Night Eddie. Went up against QZ. Realist TTV. Streets. Sacktown.
That is so good. That is not. That looks really dull. When I tried it earlier, it was
Like, it's quite a few people. Of course, I don't have Siwoo at it. I don't got the hockey people at it, but I face quite a bit of people, and I face quite a bit of people. Even in PvP, for those who I haven't added, I faced a lot of people. Like, I don't got I suck at driving on here. I don't got a lot of people who I re-raced against. I don't got Chicken Dinner in them on here. I don't have a few, but majority of the people on here that I friended, I've raced probably more than Ice Cold. Quick, I went against Ice Cold a lot. Ice Cold a lot too. Yeah, I don't know about that either. Like, it's like the community right now. It's hold on, y'all.
So hot, maybe she needs some time.
Hmm.
Come here.
So they call them out, but the evidence really doesn't concrete. Because people ask if they do the same and they dismiss and denial. Interesting. Now.
Here.
Hmm. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think about it because I'm just the outsider in every single thing. So, you know, I'm just seeing what I've been seeing in community chats and stuff. You know, so
You done? Alright, go lay back down.
What I'm looking at, you know, is a lot of drama in there. You know, some people have their opinion. Some people got PC mods, you know, and stuff like that be doing on there because I don't got nothing to do with it. But as I can see, you know, I heard about SE. I heard about, you know, people. Because the question was, can you control your joystick smooth? They dismissed and started and suck. Now, I don't know nothing about that joystick stuff they was talking about for real. I don't know nothing about that joystick. Like I said, I'm console, so, you know, and like I said, I only got a few people I raced against. Like, I don't have the whole community. I haven't faced people who people be having, you know, problems with. You know, I never actually, you know, was coming to somebody being like, you a cheater, you know, that type of shit. So I can't say for sure that the stuff they saying is true. I mean, they on my team, so I mean, I'm not gonna come on my way and ask them about it. I just find it suspicious how SE reflect their actions and the committee acted this way. Yeah, and I can only tell you this, Brad. I've noticed it. I've did. Like, a lot of people have like bad opinions about SE, you know, and I like it have to be something going on far as, you know, not nobody not gonna just say come out of thin air and have all these allegations towards a crew, in my opinion. You know, like I said, opinion's an opinion. That don't mean that it's true, you know. That don't mean that it's true in that aspect of stuff. And I think what I'm feeling like, Zier, I feel like, you know, they are good teams like us. TLR, we gets called being a cheater, and we console. You know, I just feel like, you know, they as good teams, you know, they will get some type of hate because somebody is always thinking that they are cheating because they fast. But I'm gonna be ending my stream soon, y'all, and I'm gonna be enjoying the rest of my night. So, I mean, we gonna keep chopping it up like this because, you know, like I said, it's just been a lot of opinions getting in the community, a lot of it. In my opinion, I just want to stay out of it the best way that I can. I don't got no opinion towards anything because, look, I'm streaming. I have my own content, you know. I call SC the flashlights and content the fabricators and no good players. I mean, like I've talked to SC people before. I thought Ice Cold. I mean, me and Ice Cold, when we was chopping it up and we raced against, Ice Cold was never racing dirty against me. I raced against Ice Cold a lot. But he always raced to be clean. So I seen the opinions being shown by Ice Cold, and it's looking like, well, he haven't done that with me. I mean, like, he don't block me. He don't, people from SC don't block me or do something that would make me say, bad stuff about him. Like, and that's just me being a racer and me coming across them like from a fly, not sending them no invites or nothing like that. That's just me, coming across them and what what I have seen and what I have raced against. Bro, what? I stopped. Okay, whatever. Flat faster like players here. If both teams race each other, who do Coptum got? Because I know who SE got. Who they got, Zero? Who they fastest people over there? Smoking STS are the top 310. Compton versus Smoke, and Compton wins. I don't even know I don't know if I raced none of them, any of them. Like in PvP, came across one of them. Brad, who's on that team? Because I don't think I raced any of them. Because I heard of them, I heard of them, they was pretty good too. I wish we could see. And it's crazy because TLR at one point in time used to be that team too. But people get retired, people, not taking it as serious as we used to over here, so it's crazy. I think because we already had a world champion under our belt, that we not even tripping about being the best no more. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, that's them. Never mind. I faced Siwoo. I did. In Erection. I didn't face Slide and Seikei. I didn't face them. I faced Siwoo and Erection for sure. I faced them. I see why. I'm not gonna debate who better than him. That's copped them, yeah. Holy shit. Holy shit. I ain't gonna debate that. I'm good on that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. It's no point of debating that. I don't know who better than them. It's all right. It's a wrap, bro. Them niggas over there fucking fast as shit. No cap. See, like, damn. Like, I raced against two of their best teammates, Siwoo and Erexon, bro. Them niggas different. Man, them boys different. Even a lobby full of people who follow, a lobby full of 7 or 8 people, they different as hell. Now, crazy part about it, I don't think I faced any of the team you mentioned, bro. I don't think I faced any of them. They never beat on PvP. If I did, I never really know. I never really knew that was them. I might have. I might have to see. I might have to take a look at the names in the chat again to see if I have, because I don't think I faced none of their teams. Like just being around in PvP, I don't think I faced none of them. Now I can tell you I faced people from Siwoo squad and Slide squad, but I know Linear. But Racer G, I've heard he was nice, but I don't think I raced him enough to say anything about them. Siwoo. Yeah, I DM'd him a few times. We was chopping it up. He cool. Siwoo was cool. He nice too. You're nice as shit. I'm just a content creator, so I'm not about that speed and competition shit. No cap. I just create content, man. But it's lit how we talking about how we talking about teams in the chat too. Hexen over there was Compton. When did he get over there? That's tough. What's the deal, Snooty? Even Snooty, yeah, it's crazy. My boy Snooty. Hey Snooty, you available to hop on for a little while? Yeah, I can run with you for a little bit. Get some good practice in, get some good runs in. I'm just sitting here talking to my chat, chilling. Oh, yeah. All right. By the time you probably get off, and I'll be done out of here. But that's how I am. That's how my work schedule has been too. I'm about to start getting more hours in my schedule. So it's gonna be later that I get Tough. What do you meant to do? And I'm chilling. Yo, this intersection traffic still want to take me out, and I'm not even trying to race for real. But what's the deal, dude? It's been a minute, man. I know you've been working and busy. So Siwu said that Quantum is more consistent than Hex. I believe it though. Quantum quick. Quantum. I believe it 100%. I raced against Quantum and Hex before. I feel like Quantum definitely he keeps his speed. Quantum keep his speed more. I feel like. And I feel like that because Hex have his moments. He does. To where he burst out quick. All right, Snooty, go ahead and make that money. But yeah, Hex. That's why sometimes I be wishing sometimes that I don't want to be in that comp shit, but sometimes I just be wanting to be gauging who's faster and who's not, just so I can see, but if I had everybody as a friend on there and I could have hopped on, we could have did some runs on free roam to see, how fast certain people are, Hex only did pre-shift times. See, I don't even do time attacks no more. I don't. I retired of them. I retired of time attacks. I was at a certain point doing time attacks all the time. And so you would say Quantum is faster because he didn't do pre-shift. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's why Quantum is kind of quicker than pre-shifting. It hurts your speed. I'm like in manual. I can say that because I got a little bit of experience in manual. Pre-shifting slows you down. It does. It definitely does. So Quantum more, I think Quantum more so hold his speed more, and he don't pre-shift in the corners for real. So I'm thinking. That rollback was hard, but that's what I'm thinking for real. Yeah, I might be leaving after a while. If not, probably right now, probably soon, probably. Because let me see. I've been streaming for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And that's what I really want to be around because I don't feel like I don't really. If my people not on, like my squad not on, then I be cutting it short. I just be getting my stream, keeping my algorithm going. And plus I worked all day, so I'll definitely be back on tomorrow. I stream every day, so it's, I stream all the time. I stream longer on. I stream longer if I'm not working so hard during the day at work. Tomorrow, and it's A+ tomorrow, so that's another thing of why I'm cutting the stream off early, because it's free roam pretty much. I'm definitely gonna be in A+ tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna be in A+ tomorrow. See, me and Zero we gonna be on tomorrow, Zero, for sure. We gonna definitely be hawking it down tomorrow, Zero. We definitely gonna be. Hey, Brad, if you come out, we gonna show you. We gonna show you some things, man. If you come out, I was bullshit today, but tomorrow we gonna be locking in. We're gonna be getting to the actual racing. You feel me? Probably a few pros gonna be coming out tomorrow too, so be looking for that. But I'm about to be off of here, off of my stream. But I catch y'all boys tomorrow, yo. And A+, I'm definitely gonna be longer. I'm definitely going to be longer on here tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up early, a little bit earlier, so I can get an earlier shift to make sure I be on for longer. But I catch y'all boys. I hope Brad is not somebody else. Brad, is you somebody else? Is we gonna be facing you and we not gonna know who you are? I'm curious. You got me and Zero kind of curious now. Maybe. Interesting. Interesting. That's real interesting. But whoever who you are, Brad, whoever your real persona is, appreciate you for coming out to the stream, whoever you are. It's nice chopping it up with you, whoever you are, though. I'm a maybe. Yeah, sure, I watch over time. No worries. Interesting. I guess we gonna never know who you really is, huh? Guess we never gonna know, huh, Brad? Yeah, God, that's what I'm saying here. I feel like appreciate you for coming out of the stream, though. 100%. 100%. Maybe one. I can't believe I didn't have on arguments with this. That's why I wasn't getting on 3 bars. That's wild work. I didn't have no arguments on it. A good mystery is a good solve. I like you, Brad. I'm gonna have to do my. I'm gonna have to put in some investigating. I'm gonna have to do some investigating. I was racing with no aux with the dark was this whole time. Crazy work. That's wild to me. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. But that's interesting. That's really interesting. Extra work, extra gain. Huh. I'll be seeing more of you, Brad. But Demon Brad, I hope you not Demon Fiend. I hope you not him. If if your name got some hints to it, I hope you not Demon Fiend, you know, or anybody who. It'd be interesting. I'm gonna have to do some investigating and see who he really is. I'm definitely gonna have to do some investigating on you, Brad. Me and Zero gonna have to get up in the lab real quick, you know, and see who you actually is. Said maybe. Because Demon Brad, there's only one other person that I know who other be, but if you not, then that's just a one person. I'm just gonna get Demon Fiend out the way quick, you know. That's interesting. It was real interesting. Real interesting over there, Brad. It's funny how about the end of my stream you you said something about that. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's interesting. That's real interesting. No cap. But I'm about to end my stream off, y'all boys. Me and Zero I'm gonna have to be investigating now. You got my attention. I'm gonna have to see who you really is. I'm gonna have to do some investigating. But I catch y'all boys tomorrow. I'll catch you later, Brad, or whoever this mysterious person is, you know. I'll call you anonymous. Catch y'all boys tomorrow. I'll be talking about this